What's going on, everybody? Sigourney Jackson here with another episode of Who Politics. Appreciate y'all for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell to stay up to date on everything that is Who Politics. We are back with another highlight breakdown video, and this one's going to be on a special player that I really like. He's a 6'1", 160-pound point guard at Word of God Christian Academy. Yes, the same one that John Wall, Torian Graham, Dez Wells, and a bunch of other top-notch level basketball players went to. Aside Pompey out of New York, and we're going to talk about his game and what it is that he does great and what are the things that he needs to work on in order to take his game to the next level. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Okay, starting off first, we got him come off the pick and roll, 2 dribbles, nice hezzy, 1 dribble into that pull up at the mid-range. That's a good shot. We got him right here coming off with the screen, catch and shoot, 3-ball cash, good split, good finish, athletic finish, creative finish. 1-2 dribbles into that mid-range, right at the elbow, good pull up, pump, cash out. So we can already see just off of these couple of plays that he's really good in the mid-range area. He likes to get into 1 and 2 dribble pull-ups, and he's also well playing off of the ball. Pretty good in transition, has creative finishes, knows how to pull up, and that is such a big thing for basketball players, especially point guards in today's day and age, because you have so many guys who are constantly always trying to shoot the 3-ball or trying to get down there and get into the lane to dunk it. But that giant killer, those floaters, those pull-ups really are going to take your game to the next level, as well as preserve your game so that you can play for longer. You don't want to take those bumps all the time. Good pull-up again, right on cue, good floater actually. Good dime, that's tough. In transition, good lay, good finish. Here we go again, right into that mid-range pull-up. Tough, and 1. Catch and shoot, pull up again, cash. Okay. Now, while this wasn't a very long highlight tape, I was able to look at this and be able to tell more than enough of what I needed to see. At 6'1", 160 pounds, you have good size for the point guard position. However, you're going to have to put on weight. That's the first thing I have to say as far as taking your game to the next level. At 6'1", you need to try to get somewhere in the range of 175 to maybe even 180. I think that you having that extra strength is going to help you a lot on the offensive end, being able to hold off defenders and being able to get into your mid-range jump shots, which seem to be your bread and butter. As well as this is going to help you a lot defensively, because being a point guard, the point guard is one of the most hardest positions to guard, especially in basketball today. And if you're looking to play at the Division I level, or even if you end up playing high-level D2, you're going to have to deal with a lot of physical guards, and they're going to try to bully you on the offensive end in order to make their shots easier to get. You are going to have to be able to offset that by being able to match that physical intensity, and the only way to do that is by putting on that weight, getting stronger, getting in the weight room, bench pressing, squats, core work. You got to be able to do everything and put on that shield to protect yourself. I like the pace that you play at. You don't play too fast and you don't play too slow. You seem to be at a very even kill, and you have your own pace too, which is a great attribute to have as a point guard, because you never want to feel like you're too rattled. No coach wants a point guard who seems like they're rattled and they're constantly being pushed and they're playing at the speed or the intensity of the game. They should set the tone for the game. And that shows in how you dribble the ball, how you have nice hesitations. Even when the defense is coming, you don't try to rush into your shot. You change speeds, you stop, you go right into that mid-range for the pull-up, and you're hitting a lot of your shots, and they don't seem to be very forced. They don't seem to be rushed. You have great creative finishes. I like how you're able to do a lot of the up and unders amongst the trees to be able to finish. And you seem like you have pretty good length as a point guard as far as having longer arms. What I would tell you is that you need to start working on shooting the 3-ball a lot more, because working off of the pick and roll, what a lot of teams are going to start to do is they're going to start to go under the screen, because they know that you want to get into that mid-range for the pull-up at the elbows. That's your bread and butter. It's already clear to see. So in order to make defenses respect you more, you're going to have to get used to eventually coming off of that screen and being able to pull up. I understand that you're able to hit the 3-ball when you're playing off of the ball, but I didn't see too many opportunities where you were hitting the 3 with the ball originally in your hand and going into a catch and shoot or creating for yourself. I didn't see much of you creating for yourself in a one-on-one situation, which may not be what the coach is allowing you to do for the AAU team you're playing for right now, but you have to still have that in your bag, because understand that as a point guard, when the play breaks down, the ball is going to be in your hand, and you got to be able to make a decision whether that's create for somebody else to get a wide open shot or create for yourself. And can you create for yourself as a 3-level scorer? We see you getting to the rim, we see you getting into that mid-range, but what happens if you can't hit the 3-ball? You become limited. You have to continue to build that into your arsenal. Now, one of the things that I do really like about this highlight tape, which is different from any of the other ones I've done so far, is I can see that you're playing for an EYBL team, which is great. So the talent that you're playing against, the size that you're playing against, is really going to match what you're going to see at the Division I level, even the high major Division I level. So this gives coaches a great indication of you being able to transfer your abilities at the next level. But what I will say is you have to use that to your advantage in other ways. Don't always just use that to play the game the right way. Sometimes you have to be aggressive and show that you can dominate that level. And I didn't see you dominating as much as I would have liked to have seen you during this highlight tape breakdown. Now, of course, this is just a small amount of clips, and who knows, you might be even more aggressive and more treacherous out there than what I'm seeing, but I can only go off of what I'm seeing right now. I would love to see you be more aggressive. I would love to see defensive clips to see how do you guard the ball. Do you use your length? Do you use your speed? Are you able to stop ball handlers 94 feet? And what I will tell you is this. I'm sure that you have schools that are looking at you right now, probably at the D1 level as well as D2, but do not be afraid to look at some JUCOs, because you have a game and you have a body that needs to be developed a little bit more, and you possibly doing 1 year of JUCO really may not hurt you as much as a lot of basketball players might think. As a matter of fact, it might take you into that next range, because I think that with a good amount of training and a good amount of maturity as far as your body is concerned, in the next 2 years after you've graduated from high school, you could definitely be a mid-major Division I point guard for sure. So keep that in mind when you're in your recruiting process. I hope that you have a great season this upcoming year. I hope that you take some of this stuff and you inject it into your game and how you approach the game of basketball. If y'all like this video, make sure y'all give it a thumbs up. Comment below, let me know who y'all want to see next. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay up to date on everything that is Hoop Politics. Follow the Instagram, the Twitter, and the TikTok at Hoop_Politics. And as always, God's always in control. Peace.